Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to look at this portulacaria afra. This one is the lilliput variety. It's got a lot smaller leaves than the normal variety. As you can tell, I've already done some wiring, shaping on this guy just to give it some movement. I went a little crazy on this one. It's kind of a corkscrew thing, but I do like the way it's shaping up. And since it's been outside, my trees have been outside for about a month now here in Texas, and in the sunshine, you can tell it's still got some of the bigger leaves here. It's funny because this is a big leaf on a lilliput, which would be a small leaf on the normal variety. But as you get up to the top, and these new leaves that are coming out, since it's been in the sunshine, you can see how tiny these leaves are and how small they get when they have the right amount of light and everything. But so just look at these. I'll try to get in here close, but these are just really tiny. Here's my finger for example and size comparison, but they're just really tiny and bunched right against each other. So really like the way these are growing outside, getting really compact. So today I think I want to put some more growth on this a little faster, so I think I'm going to put it in a bigger pot, do some really light pruning. Doesn't need a lot, but probably bring the top down just a little bit because it's getting a little tall in here for what I'm looking for, because I don't want to let the tree get very much taller. I want to kind of keep it this height, but then just let the trunk thicken up and just kind of have these pads get really dense and full. So today I'm going to just drop this into a larger pot and see if I can get it to grow just a little bit faster. So let me get this tray in here, and it looks like I have this wired in. It's just got one drain hole, which makes it a little difficult to wire in. Let's see what this looks like here. Try to straighten this out. I don't remember how I did this. I potted this up last summer into this pot from a little cutting, and I'm not sure how I tied it in. If I just wrapped it around the trunk, because it didn't have a lot of roots on it. I do remember that. So let's see what it looks like. I'm just trying to loosen it up a little bit because it's kind of tight in the pot. There we go. Oh yeah, it definitely needed repotting. Look at those roots. It's just a massive roots in there. Just trying to think of what I want to do with this. I don't know where it's fastened, if this is what's going up around the trunk or if it's just around the base. Huh. I'll have to get that remedied though before I don't want it choking off the trunk. I don't remember where it's fastened. Okay, here we go. I see the end of it. I just had it kind of looped around the base, so we'll see if I can pull that out through there. I think what I might do is just cut that. Or maybe just see if it'll come out this way. There we go. Yep. I just had it up, kind of corkscrewed around the trunk just to hold it in place. So this wire is just anchored in the soil around the trunk to give it some movement. And I think I might just loosen that up a little bit, but leave it on there because the base is getting a little thick. It's starting to bite in, but the the rest of it is really not. So I'm just going to loosen that up a little bit, and then I'm going to tease some of these roots out. Get the drainage screen all tangled up in here. Let's see if we can get that cut out. There we go. Okay, so there we go. I think that'll not ideal, but I just don't want to cut a lot of these off and do a lot of root work. I think we'll stop there for now. And kind of see what we've got left. See if I can untangle some of these a little bit. I think once they get into the new soil and new pot, they'll start spreading out. Looks like we got one that's kind of winding around. I'll try to get that flattened out once I get it in the new pot. Yeah, get that, they'll spread out like that. Let's go ahead and get the pot ready. I'm just going to put it in this dark blue ceramic pot here. Got my drainage screen. I'll just get a piece cut. We use this roughly use the bottom of the pot as a size guide. And something like that. Set that down in there. I usually don't tie it in unless on bigger pots I will when I don't use the full bottom for the drainage screen, but in this case I'll just lay it in there like that. When I put the soil in, it'll hold that down. Just get some soil in here. I got it about halfway, maybe a little bit more. We'll see make sure I get the front of the tree the right way, which this is what I'm looking at for the front. So we'll position it in here, I think. Offset to the left just a bit, I think looks right, or offset it to the right. I think that might look a little better because I think this branch is going to get longer than this one, so I think this is kind of where we'll let it settle in. Get the roots spread out in there. And then get some more soil in. Yeah, like that. See if this is going to be heavy enough to hold the tree down. May have to put a couple rocks on it until the roots get established. I think it'll stand, but not very well. So I think I'm gonna set a couple rocks on it just to stabilize it until it grows in. Yeah, I think that'll work just like that. And then now let's give it a little bit of a trim. Just to get these branch here coming down, leaf coming down here, we'll get rid of that. Don't really want this one close to the trunk, so we'll get rid of that. This is starting to grow down, so let's get rid of that. He's back here, growing back towards the see if I can kind of rebend this. The trunk's already kind of hardened off, so I think that's about all I'm going to get out of that. Yeah. Let's bring this top down some. Boy, I really like that, how tiny and how thick those leaf clusters are getting. It's really nice. I think let's take some of these down to keep that branch over there ramifying. This little nub out here, I don't need that. Get rid of that one. This guy coming down in the front, let's see what we got. I have wire on there. I may just bend him off to the side just a little bit. Yeah. Looks good. This needs to thicken up a little bit, but overall, I'm going to bring the top down just a little bit more. Since that's getting, it's growing so nice and compact up here, I think I can get a little more aggressive and take that back. Yeah, I think that's a good height there. Yeah, really like that. Yeah, so that's got me, my top is really shaping up. It's going to be kind of a long triangle shape like this, and continue that down. I'll let this branch come out, so I'll have a nice triangle shape. And then the curvy corkscrew look of the trunk kind of gives it a decent little shape. Maybe bring the top over if I can. If I can or not, because that's really thickened up. I could probably take that wire off, but since it's so loose in the pot, I don't really want to mess with it yet. I think the wire is still pretty loose. I'll wait till the roots get a little more established in the pot, and then I will I'm just looking here. I got sidetracked looking at this back branch. I think I'm going to bring that back to there and let that kind of branch out and ramify some more. Yeah, I think that works just fine there. Just repositioning that top. Yeah, kind of coming back to keep the apex kind of on the center of the trunk here. and then continuing that kind of curve, you know, coming back on itself. I think that works. Let that continue filling out, but I think it's going to be happy in the new pot, and we'll just let that guy continue to grow over the summer and get healthy. So I think that'll do it for today on this one. Give you a quick spin around so you can see all sides of it. There's the front, there's the left side, there's the back, right side, and back to the front. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.